So listen, I made some baked macaroni and cheese with the secret ingredient sauce of mustard, but I did not give y'all the full recipe. So in this video, I'm going to give y'all the full recipe. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my water ready. I'm going to add some salt to it, let it come to a boil, and I'm going to put the noodles in there. Now for the sauce, I'm using 1/2 a stick of unsalted butter, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1 pint of heavy cream, and I'm also going to add 4 ounces of Colby Jack cheese and 4 ounces of cheddar cheese. Now I know a lot of people are against using prepackaged cheese, but I'm not, so I'm gonna add it in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix all that up until the cheese is nice and melted. Now for the seasoning, I'm using adobo, 3 table 3 teaspoons of adobo, excuse me. Now I know I only showed me drop 1 teaspoon in there because I accidentally edited out the part and I didn't feel like going back and doing the video over, but I did add 3 teaspoons of adobo in there. The recipe will be in the description as well as the comment section, so pay attention to that. Then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Now that the noodles are al dente, I'm gonna go ahead and wash them off with some cool water. Now the reason why I'm washing these noodles off with cool water is because when I add the eggs in there, I don't want the eggs to scramble. Now that those noodles are washed off, I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 375 degrees. Now I'm going to get me a tin foil pan and I'm going to spray it with some non-stick spray. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the noodles in there. Now I'm going to add 2 eggs in there, and I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of mustard. Yes, that is the sticky ingredient, you guys. If you watch my short video, the part 1 and part 2, you would know that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some more of that cheese in there, and I'm gonna mix that up until it's all nice and coated with the cheese and the eggs is all mixed up in there. Now I'm gonna add another teaspoon of black pepper. Now you might be wondering, why didn't I add the 2 teaspoons of black pepper in the cheese sauce? Well, that's because I didn't know I was going to end up using another teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'm going to add the cheese sauce to the macaroni, and you want to use all the cheese sauce you made, because when you cook the macaroni in the oven, it is going to dry out just a little bit, so you want to make sure you have a lot of sauce. Now I'm going to go ahead and evenly spread that macaroni and cheese, and I'm going to add the remaining of the cheese on top of the macaroni. Now I used a total of 8 ounces of Colby Jack cheese and 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. But in the cheese sauce, I only used 4 ounces of Colby Jack cheese and 4 ounces of the cheddar cheese. The remaining cheese is spread it out through the macaroni. And that's what it looks like before it goes in the oven. So I'm going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes on the bottom rack. And for the last 10 minutes when it cooks, I'm going to put it on the top rack to get it nice and brown. And this is the finished product, you guys.